Statesman Nation, here with Steven Roundtree, senior men's basketball player from Jacksonville, Florida. I appreciate you coming in, Tree, for a little while. Great win last night. Wasn't the prettiest of wins that we've had this year. We've had a lot of those, but a win's a win. 15-2 after 17 games. I've asked the guys before, but you know, are we reaching expectations? Are we getting to where we think we can be and where we should be?
Well, it takes time to mold a team like this together because we all came in at a semester and we're just playing as it goes. So at the same time, our expectation is to be the greatest and the best in this conference and go nationals and win it all. But we're going to have some speed bumps here and there. But I feel like at the end of the day, we're doing as good as anybody as a first-year team. So.
Yeah, and that's really kind of what we have to look at ourselves as. It is more or less a first-year team. There's a few components back from last year, but this team was kind of built around, all right, let's make a splash in the heart. Year one, a lot of guys that are coming from another school, transferring in, redshirted last year. Yourself, you haven't played for a year and a half? Yeah. So, you had sat out for a while, a lot of rust that you had to knock off just personally. So, I guess rewind a little bit. Talk about how excited you were at the start of the year to finally get back on the court, and all the the butterflies in the stomach and all of that, or just just raring to go, and how long it's taken for you to kind of get back into playing the way you want to play, and are you to that point? I guess.
It took a good little while because. After the first game of the season, I did have a couple butterflies. I was a little nervous. Felt like my freshman year of college. Right. So, but it went away once the ball went in the air. Went away real quick. Right. And it's just fun. And I know we got a lot of people, including myself. The rust, well, I feel like I'm getting there because my teammates they push me every day in practice, in the game, and I feel like I can get to a different level. Because a level that nobody else has seen, because my teammates is pushing me to be a better player and a better teammate. So I feel like it's getting there.
Yeah. Work in progress, and that's what I said with this team is, we're not going to know how good we are until when it's all said and done, the dust clears, and you figure out, wow, that was a really great season. I mean, 15-2 is a great start, but there's still potentially 20 games left. If you go all the way to the end there. I've asked this question, but I'm going to others, but I'll ask it to you as well. How do you guys feel like the gelling process has gone along? Every game's a little bit different, but the games when you guys are on, and the moments when you're on, and everybody's figuring out their role, and that extra pass is being made, and it just seems so fluid. You guys are unstoppable, but how do you feel like that gelling process has gone, and do you feel like there are any hiccups anywhere?
I feel like the process has been going great. We had our ups and downs where we get to the position where we feel like we're on the team that we came from before, or acting in a different way, but at the same time we all play for one another, not just for ourselves, and we feel like making the extra pass and gelling as a unit. That's when we really play our best. That's when we really play at our best. So I feel like the gelling process is going very well. At the same time, we have a little hiccups here and there and fall back to the old ways. But I feel like we have more good than bad. So our good outweighs bad. So when we get to that point where every game is like the last game, or every game is better than the last game, that's when we'll be the best. Yeah,
definitely. Talk about the addition of Jarvis Haywood, another guy that throws a nice, great component, obviously a very talented player, but then you're throwing in another gelling factor and trying to make all of you guys figure out again what your role is now that you've got another talented player.
Well, I feel like he's a great asset to the team, great pickup, and I feel like he's just another one of the guys. So it's like, once you come in and everybody sees what you can do, you can help us win in any type of way. We accept it, and I feel like that's what we're doing with him. And even though we haven't played with him before, we haven't got any open gym games in, any pickups. We feel like once once you're in the game, it's basketball. We should all know what to do. We should know how to get there. And I feel like he's a good pickup. He helped us a lot last night to be
sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, late in the game. What is your role when you're on the floor? You're obviously a great rebounder. You're able to score at will at times. But what do you feel like when you're in the game? What do you want to do? What are they asking you to do?
I just want to give energy. Like,
sure.
I won't just lead by example. I want my teammates to feed off of what I do.
Right.
And just all us just play as a unit. And
sure.
I don't feel like I have a role. I just feel like I'm there. Like, I'm helping us pick up the pieces when they're trying to fall.
Sure.
So it's like I want to lead by example. Right. Play hard, go hard, dive on the floor, and just take charges and just domino effect. So
right, definitely. A lot of season left, and kind of talked about the end goal. Obviously, is a national title. I mean, every team is always shooting for that. We are in as good a position as we've ever been in the program's history to actually reach that goal. What do we need to do the rest of the year to put ourselves in that position?
Maintain and get better every day at practice. Continue to want to get better. Continue to want to learn.
Right.
And just have that chip on our shoulders like we've been having, that nobody can stop us and that we want it bad. We want it better than anybody else.
Sure. Just something that I've noticed, maybe some other people have noticed, but the last couple home games have been rough. Yeah. Are you guys like, hey, we're at home. Our buddies are in the stands there. We need to play a little better. Need to come up with a bigger dunk or bigger whatever. But then you guys go on the road, and it seems like the road games are a little easier.
That's exactly.
I mean, you go 15-2. Unfortunately, two losses are at home, but it's only 2 losses. But just seems like though you guys get away from home, and you just realize, hey, let's just play ball again. Is there a little mindset maybe there at home that you guys are trying to show how good we are, and maybe overextend yourselves?
I really don't understand that part about our game right there, because it's like when we are away. We play good, great, running the flow and just doing everything. When we get home, we do have our hiccups, we have our slack off.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's what we have to instill as a team. We gotta everywhere we go, home or away, we gotta play the same each time. So the ball don't drop the same way every time. So we just gotta, like, we weren't playing as good as defense that we usually play on the road. On the road, we play better defense we playing at home, but now we just got to pick it up off the road and bring it home with us for our fans and our family. So
well, and I said, at this point right now, if the season ends today, nationals, the road to nationals goes through Penn Gymnasium, so you guys have to figure it out one way or another, and I'm sure you will. I mean, we've had, again, you start out yesterday was like up 15, 16-2 or whatever it was, rolling. So obviously it can be done. You guys play extremely well at home at times, but then you can't play 40 perfect minutes. That's a given. So just something that you guys will figure it out. Definitely. We'll get right into the personal side of stuff. I guess just remind everybody, William Penn down in Kansas tomorrow, Atchison against Benedictine. It's a tough team. I guess before we get to this, talk about Benedictine and the rest of the week. 3-game week. You guys holding up all right? Ready to roll again tomorrow?
We're ready. Today we're ready to get better and figure out what Benedictine's what they like to do.
Right.
How they play. We're gonna scout them.
Sure.
Get ready. I feel like it's gonna be a tough match.
Sure.
I feel like every game in conference is gonna be a tough match, regardless of who.
Well, obviously you get an Evangel and Grandview plays us tough. Yeah, and those are the bottom 2 teams, and those are 2 strong teams. 2
strong teams. So you really can't underestimate no team. Definitely not in conference.
Right.
Definitely not around this time. They want our spot.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be in their spot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, now we'll get to the personal stuff here. So, I know your nickname is Tree, but do you have any other nicknames?
Just Tree.
Just Tree.
Around campus, they call me Uncle Tree.
Uncle Tree. Talk about why you chose William Penn.
I feel like I chose William Penn I wanted to finish my career, and I feel like the coaching staff was a good place to be, and they was honest with me from the jump.
Right.
And I liked that about them, so I came here, and I had a cousin who went here as well.
Okay.
So that was another big thing.
Sure.
So.
Talk about the difference between, being at that D1 level, being here, and the adjustment, if there has been an adjustment.
It wasn't really too big of an adjustment because basketball is basketball.
Right.
But one thing you really have to just do, like, you got to figure out certain different things and aspects of D1 and within the NAIA. So it's like I adapt really well just because D1 you still running gun and NAIA you running gun.
Sure.
And it's really not that big of a difference. Not too much.
Yeah.
So just games and traveling wise. So, but it's
not as many plane trips, right?
not as many plane trips.
Right, definitely. Alrighty, describe Coach Henry in one word.
Ooh, how would I want to say this?
Keeping it PG, obviously.
I want to say eventful.
Okay. If you were a superhero, who would you be?
Let me see. The Joker.
Joker. He's not a superhero.
No, he's a villain, huh?
Yeah, he's a villain. But he is impressive.
I'll say Batman.
The Batman. Okay,
Batman.
There you go.
I guess I'm going
it's
to
the same movie.
Yeah, same movie.
Either way. Batman Joker is a crazy character. People say you look like.
That ain't PG.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know. They got a lot of different little things, but it's different. I didn't cut my hair, so we can't talk about that right now.
Okay. Is there anybody in your family that you look a lot like?
My mom.
Okay. All right. Your favorite food?
Fried chicken, basically soul food.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Rush Hours and Fridays.
Okay.
Two.
Sure. Favorite TV show?
Family Guy.
Okay. Your eventual goal in basketball?
To play professional.
Okay.
Play professionally.
Anywhere in particular? Like, hey man, it'd be really cool to be playing in Europe or...
No, not
or,
really.
I mean, obviously, the end goal is to be playing for, the Bulls or whatever, like your hat's got.
No, I want to play for Orlando Magic.
Okay.
Keep it.
Sure,
keep it
get back home.
Keep it in Florida.
Definitely. Currently listening to in your iPod or Pandora.
Starlito.
Okay. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
My mama a house and some land.
Okay. If you weren't playing basketball, what other sport would you like to play?
Soccer.
Okay. Soccer, really? I was not expecting that answer. Sure, cool. Your favorite sports hero?
Gotta be MJ.
Okay, sure. Person in history you most like to meet?
Dr. King.
Okay, sure. Got that answer twice now today, which makes sense right around this time of year. You're majoring in, assuming and I should say assuming, but if the basketball career, well, it'll eventually end. But you can't play until you're 90, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your major and what do you plan on doing?
Exercise science and just something I could just stay inside the basketball field and or if I want to go back home and get in the high school level or elementary or like AAU, something like that in between. So just something just keep me within the game.
Sure.
And I can be around the game. Still.
Sure, definitely. All right, well, you're in the game right now, playing well, team playing well. Benedictine tomorrow. If you're down in Kansas, check out Tree and the boys, 4 o'clock start, 2 o'clock for the girls, but 4 o'clock start against Benedictine. Best of luck and keep rolling. Play well at home, play well on the road, just play well. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks,
Thank you very much.
Right. Appreciate it.